I'm going insane. It's fine. Hi everyone. So I'm sorry about this angle. It's gonna get better in a second, but to just start this series off, I want to say my life has been a bit of a mess. I used to have all my shit together most of the time, and I worked out and I was productive. I kind of got lost last year. You know, I moved to London and suddenly I was living alone and I have to do laundry now and wash the dishes and figure out what food to eat. And so I thought I would make this series where I'm just gonna try to put my life together, and I hope you're gonna enjoy it. I know it's gonna be fun. I was planning on starting this video series off on like January 1st, but then I kind of didn't, so I just thought, you know, I would still do it, of course, because even if the start of the year didn't turn out how you wanted it to, this year can still be your and you can still, you know, achieve what you want to achieve. Just start now and let's do it together. So first thing that I knew I had to do was to clean my room, and right now it might still, you know, this looks pretty good, right? The table is kind of rough. This entire thing, and then a bit of my bathroom as well, was filled completely with clothes and other shit. So I cleaned that, woo! But I still, you know, I didn't film that because it was disgusting, and because I get really anxious when I clean my room because there's just so much happening at the same time, and I really cannot add filming to it, but now it's better so I can do it. So yeah, I still need to wash this because it's disgusting, and I need to kind of like organize this area over here, and I especially need to organize this because I hate having a messy table, so we're gonna fix this. I feel pretty good, but I really need this because, you know, I was like, I took a break for a while, but it wasn't like a complete break, you know, it wasn't like consciously taking a break, so I kept trying to, you know, like start hustling again and start publishing a lot of videos again. I needed to do things that fill me up with energy, and so that's what I shall do in this series. And it's gonna be like, I'm gonna take a month to completely put my life together. This was supposed to be a month-long challenge. It never really stops. I think it's great, because if we always had everything figured out, life would have no point. Dun, 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 dun. Whew, this is great. This is awesome. I totally recommend. Yeah, it's not perfect. I still need to organize some shit a little bit better, but it's 10,000 times better than it was. So I need to take out the trash, and after I do that, I'm gonna go to the grocery store. Then I'm gonna wash the dishes, and then I'm not sure. Update. So my room is looking 10,000 times better. I kind of washed most of the dishes. I need to finish that after I eat. I made lunch. It's not like the most nutritious thing ever, but it's not like complete trash either. It's rice noodles with fried vegetables and some cashews, so there are some nutritional values in there. Yeah, I'm feeling so much better. So I made myself some herbal tea, and I'm gonna snack on some raspberries because I always kind of snack on like cookies and chocolate, because even though I don't necessarily want to eat it, I'm like, I don't know what else to snack on. And so this time, even though it's slightly expensive, I decided to buy raspberries because I saw them in the grocery store. I was like, they look really good, and it's my favorite fruit, so I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna watch one video and then I'm gonna read, because I'm reading this awesome book. It's called Jack of Hearts and Other Parts, and it is just a fun contemporary book, and I totally love it. And I want to read again because it makes me feel amazing, it inspires me, and I really need it. So yes, so far so good. I bought a blender. Woo! What? This is just the box. It's all here, but I finally, it has a bottle in it, and then this, which is also a bottle, so I can use one of them to drink water, because I didn't have a bottle, so then I never drank water because I didn't want to buy plastic bottles, but I'm gonna drink water and I'm gonna make smoothies, and that is a big deal for me, and that is definitely gonna help me put my life together because I need more vitamins and nutrients, and I haven't really been eating fruits or anything like that, but now I bought berries and spinach, and I'm gonna buy bananas tomorrow because the ones they had at the store were disgusting, and I'm gonna start making smoothies. And I actually normally I have like 2 smoothies that I make all the time, so I'm actually gonna try to find new combinations that I can make, and then I'm gonna get nutrients, and it's gonna be great. So I think tomorrow in the morning I'm gonna have a look at the recipes. I'm gonna go through Pinterest and everything. I'm gonna have a smoothie for breakfast. It's gonna be great. And another thing that I'm gonna talk about when the moment comes, I'm gonna go swimming, which is something I've wanted to do for ages. With my university, there's like a free pool, not at the uni, but like close. And so I literally have access to a free pool. I don't have to pay anything, and I still haven't gone there, so I want to go because I love swimming. It calms me down, but it's also like a physical activity that's going to make me feel better physically, mentally, emotionally, and everything. I really need that right now, so I'm gonna go swimming, and I'm really excited, and I still don't feel the best, but we're just at the beginning. Let's keep trying. I'm gonna go make another stir fry for dinner. And yeah, then I think I'm gonna read after. Hey everyone, so it's yet another day, and I was feeling kind of not the best, like physically, cause but I forced myself to go to the grocery store because I didn't really have anything to eat for lunch, so I was like, I gotta go. I am so freaking proud of myself. I have this bag filled with, and then there's a little bit in this one. I bought a lot of healthy things, and we're doing great. I still haven't managed to find the recipes because I just always look things up, and then I'm like, eh, and I hate following instructions. I always try to figure everything out on my own, and when there's something that I don't know how to do, so like a new recipe that involves ingredients I'm not used to working with or whatever, then I'm just like, I need to get over myself. But I bought a lot of healthy food, so I just, that's great. That's a great step. I finally found tofu. Then the only kind of not really healthy thing that I bought is tortellini with spinach and ricotta. I bought bananas, and they're fair trade bananas. I'm gonna make an amazing smoothie. Another thing that I always struggle with is snacks, and I think I already mentioned that as well. I always eat cookies and like that I don't even want to eat, but I'm like, I don't know what to eat for a snack. So I bought grapes. Most of the things I bought are healthy, and that makes me super happy because I'm making progress. Woo! So I'm gonna go make spaghetti for lunch. Starving, and then I think that I was actually planning on going to the pool today, but I don't think I'm gonna go today because I still feel kind of sick, and I don't think that's the best idea. One thing that I want to mention, since this whole video series is going to be about like me putting my shit together, and like sometimes it just takes time, life could get in the way, or our mental health can get in the way, or like our physical health, or whatever, like it's okay if we sometimes make progress slower than we planned on, because sometimes we just have these high expectations, and it's not that like we're not good enough or strong enough or whatever. it's just that like sometimes things are difficult, you know, and like when I moved here to London, it was just a big change. And even though I have a lot of time every week, everything related to like college / uni, it's not really that difficult for me. But it's still, you know, it was still a big thing because like I lived with my family for my entire life basically, and I didn't do anything. Like sometimes I cooked, but I didn't do the dishes, I didn't do laundry, and so you might do that even if you live with your family, but I didn't do anything. I was a lucky little bastard. But you know, now it just suddenly it's a lot of things, you know, so I just was overwhelmed. And yes, I could have pushed myself into figuring this shit out faster, but instead of being like, I'm a f***ing idiot that it took me this long, I'm gonna be proud that I finally, you know, I'm finally making progress. I'm finally doing what I've been telling myself to do for ages. Don't focus on the past, focus on the progress you're making right now. And even if you're moving slower than you were planning on, it's still progress, and be proud of yourself and just keep trying. And yeah, so I'm starving, so I'm gonna go make food. Look what I'm having for breakfast! Woohoo! Finally made my first smoothie with the new blender, and it's actually really good. I'm getting vitamins and nutrients into my body. I'm so happy, and it tastes so good. It's yet another day, even though I feel like I look exactly the same, and yet another smoothie which also looks exactly the same because it is the same. This tastes so good. Like, I never actually made smoothies with like frozen fruits before because I felt like I was scared the blender couldn't take it, but even though this is like tiny and it was pretty cheap, it actually blends it super well, and I don't feel like it's gonna die because of the, you know, frozen fruit. And I'm finally, you know, making progress towards eating healthy and feeding my body with things that are gonna make it feel better. So, woo-hoo-hoo. Cheers. Oh my god. So good. Hi everyone, so I put on my swimsuit and I'm headed to the swimming pool, finally. And if you're like, what the fuck, why did you put on the swimsuit? It's actually not that far, and I just didn't want to bother with changing there, so yeah. And I'm finally going, and I can't really film there because I don't have my GoPro, and I'm afraid to put my phone under the water, and I just want it to be like my sacred time when, you know, I don't do anything, I don't look at my phone, I don't film, I don't do anything, I just focus on the water and try to just, you know, like chill, move my body a little bit, and yeah. Hey everyone. So, I'm finally putting up the first episode of this video series, and it's been a wild ride. When I started filming this, it was like sometime in January, like beginning to middle, and now it's the middle of February. And it's funny too, you know, when I was editing it, I could see how, you know, I cleaned my room and now my room is a complete mess again, and how like I made progress in some ways, and I can see that like I'm keeping up with some of the things and I'm not keeping up with some of the things. And originally this was supposed to be a month-long challenge. I didn't really think much. I mean, I thought, you know, that I would just like challenge myself for a month and then I would mostly have my shit together, and that did not happen. But to be honest, I'm kind of glad, cause yeah, if I planned it and if I actually was really strict about it, I could have really, you know, started some new habits and everything, and I might have made the progress faster. But the thing is that I've just been such a mess that I did not make a plan of the things that I wanted to do. I kind of just, you know, had it in my mind, and I kind of knew what I wanted to do, but not really. And it's just been a wild ride. I was sick for a few days, so I wasn't functioning. Then I'm starting to like work a little bit more on things for college, and I've just been kind of like busier than normal, and then, you know, I just like, there were days when I just watched things, and there were days when I just didn't really make progress, and that's okay. What I love so much about this series and why I'm so excited to keep making it is because, like, life is just a roller coaster, and you know, just, it never really stops. And I think it's great, because if we always had everything figured out, we would just get so bored and life would have no point. We're just over here trying. We're just trying to do better. We're just trying to be happier. We're trying to fight for a better life. But we're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna make bad decisions, and that's okay. We just can't hold on to that, and we just have to keep trying better and better. Trying harder, trying to do better, you know what I'm saying. Look forward to the next episode. It's a wild ride, and just gonna keep on getting more and more fun, to be honest. Subscribe if you want more content like this, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because I want to make a lot of this, and I wanted to have like sub-series. So like, it's basically, some of it is gonna be like me trying to be more sustainable, me trying to be healthier, and other things. So if you have any requests, any suggestions, any comments, anything, tell me how you're doing, tell me what you're trying to work on, tell me anything you want, and I'm gonna see you soon in another video. And have a great day, and that's it. Bye! I've been going about this thing all wrong. Like right now, and this is what the top looks like. I've just been kind of exhausted, and I'm going to Oxford, baby.